Yes, moving to the next property, property number 10. So since now we have used 9 properties, 3 were the basic things, then we use some properties, and now we are on the 10th property. So what this property shows? This property shows 2 sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse 2x under the root 1 minus x square. Now already we have done a question that was to convert a inverse function in the simplest form. So basically these things are required to convert that into a simplest form. Okay. So now let's prove the first part. It is, we are having 2 sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse 2x under the root 1 minus x square. Now what type of thing, what should we take for x so that we can prove it? Now this part we have to convert this into in the form of sine only, so that sine inverse and sine theta, whatever we are getting, sine 2 theta, sine 3 theta, we can just according to the property we can move for the particular steps for sine inverse with sine. Okay. So now let us take it for this right hand side. Now I am writing sine inverse. Now let sine inverse x is equal to theta. Now what is x? X is equal to sine theta. Now inverse part which theta belongs to, now here theta belongs to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 as the principal values. Okay, we are knowing that theta belongs to this one. Now what x belongs to? Here x belongs to this part. Now x belongs to, we are having minus 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2. And what is the value for sine 1 by root 2? That is, sine 1 by root 2 is, x belongs to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Now if you remember, what is the value for sine 45? Sine 45 and cos 45 both are 1 upon root 2. So that's why I have mentioned here 1 upon root 2 and 1 upon root 2. So we can now write it that theta belongs to minus pi by 4 comma pi by 4. And what about 2 theta? Because I am going to convert this in the simplest form with respect to 2 theta. So I am mentioning here that 2 theta is equal to, 2 theta belongs to, it will be pi by 2 pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and basically this stuff we can write at the, when we are proving at that time also. Now for this part, 2x under the root 1 minus x square is equal to what? If we are putting x equal to sine theta, we are getting 2 sine theta under the root 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus sine square theta, and this becomes 2 sine theta cos theta, and 2 sine theta cos theta is what? Sine 2 theta. So we can easily write it here, 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta. So that's why I have taken this 2 theta and this 2 theta. Okay, this 2 theta again falls in our question side. So now what is left hand side now? Sorry, what is right hand side? Right hand side is this part, sine inverse sine 2 theta, and this becomes 2 theta, and further 2 times theta is what? Sine inverse x. Sine inverse x, and this is what? Left hand side. So we have proved the property that sine inverse sine 2 theta is equal to 2 theta is equal to 2 sine inverse x, and or we can write it 2 sine inverse x is equal to sine inverse 2x 1 minus x square under the root. Now similarly, can you just guess what we are going to write for 2x square minus 1? For 2x square minus 1 we are having, this was the first property. Let's move for the second property. Easy one. Both the properties are quite easy and they are helpful for the converting a question into the simplest form. Now second is 2 cos inverse x is equal to cos inverse 2x square minus 1. Okay, condition, what the condition is this one, x belongs to 0 comma 1. Now we are writing let cos inverse x is equal to theta and x is equal to cos theta, where theta belongs to 0 comma pi. Here theta belongs to 0 comma pi. Now moving to this question, we are having now 2x square minus 1 is equal to what? We are getting 2x, x is what? Cos theta, 2 cos square theta minus 1, and 2 cos square theta minus 1 is what? Cos 2 theta. It is cos 2 theta. Now let's check it about our cos 2 theta, about this one. Let's check about cos 2 theta. Okay, so we are having now x belongs to, where x belongs to 0 comma 1. X belongs to 0 comma 1, therefore theta belongs to what? 0 comma pi by 2. Okay, x belongs to 0 comma 1 and theta belongs to 0 comma, and 2 theta belongs to 0 comma pi. Here this 2 theta now belongs to 0 comma pi. So now right hand side, what right hand side gets? Cos inverse cos 2 theta. This is equal to 2 theta and this is equal to 2 theta is what? Cos inverse x, 2 cos inverse x, and this is equal to left hand side. Proved. Okay. So both the properties, quite simple properties. The thing is that we should be aware of the formula which we have already done in class 11.